Good evening. It's been an uneventful week. You know, the Vietnamese guy leaving, actually, things have been going smoother. I mean, it was a little rough at first, but me and the other guy have it handled. I mean, really, this week has been going really well. In the sense that, I'm resisting really getting super pissed off at all of the irritating shit that's happening, and less irritating shit seems to be happening. It's like, I know that that's always temporary. So I was thinking about my emotional issue, my pettiness. It's like, well, identify the problem. The problem. My sister has to get this ultimate punishment, facing God's judgment and then being unmade, and, it's all terribly unpleasant. And I love her, and I don't have anything against her. But there are all kinds of people who irritate the living fuck out of me, and they're just going to get exactly what they want. And that's just not cool with me, emotionally speaking. And I know it's petty, but it's not going away either, so I've got to deal with that. Fortunately, I'm God, so I have options. So I did well, Ray making people suffer is bad. It's like, well, I mean, suffer, make them suffer, and no, 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 just a little bit of tit for tat, a little bit of what annoys me most, how people have just wasted every moment of my goddamn life is what bothers me. The time wasting. So it's like, come up with something to punish the time wasters, but make it fair. Because some people, they just waste a little of my time, they realize that's what they're doing, and then they don't waste any more. And I don't want those people to have any undue discomfort, because, they learned. So it's got to be an exponentially scaling, time wasting punishment. So here's the actual punishment: you get put in a blank white room with a couch. There's no sound. Even if you make sound, it's very muted. Everything's just pure white. There's nothing to do. There's no noise. But you're perfectly physically comfortable. You don't get hungry or thirsty. You don't have to pee. You don't have to poop. You're in perfect physical comfort with not a thing to do for an amount of time equal to what is calculated by the, time punishment scale. So, okay, so you waste one of my seconds. I waste one of your seconds. You waste 2 of my seconds, I waste that first second, and then 2 seconds. You waste 3 of my seconds, I waste that first second, then 2 seconds, and then those 3 seconds, for a total of 5. And so forth. That way somebody's only wasted a few minutes of my time, and it's like, I gotta spend a little time in a room, it's no big deal, but people who've wasted a lot of my time, they have to spend a lot of time in that room. In perfect physical comfort, mind you. Just a white room with nothing to do. Oh, but here's the thing. If you've ever wasted my time for your own sick amusement, then whatever amount of my time you wasted, that amount of your time, factorial, will be wasted. I'm God, I don't have to put up with that shit. It's nice to just try to work something out. Yeah. By the way, I would also like to point out that I will be giving you the time in the room, so you can't really complain that I'm wasting it, because, it's the time I gave you. I can't waste it. I'm gonna spend it how I want. It's my time that I'm giving you. You took time from me, but I'm so generous that my punishment is to give even more time to you. Oh gosh, I love me and my fun, ironic, but not at all cruel punishments. Just a little time out. Think about what you've done. And the thing is, repenting is not going to get you out of this. You'll still go to heaven if you repent, but first, you're going to spend some time in a room. Thing is, though, people who've repented generally also are people who waste the least of my time. So, I mean, actually, it's probably fine. Unless you're just like somebody who's perennially wasted my time and you just now decided to change your ways. Well, you're still got to spend the time in the room before you go to heaven. All right. Any additions to the system? No, no, I feel I've struck a bargain with my inner human. My inner human is like, now wait just a second. If the people that I like and don't want punished have to get punished, well, then the people that I don't like, they gotta get punished too. I'm like, all right, inner human, here's a system. It's the time wasters that annoy you the most, and they're the ones that will get annoyed the most. and it doesn't break any of the highfalutin cosmic rules. It's all kosher, copacetic, and Jake. Done and done. Dealt with. All right. Excellent. Still got to wait for those stragglers from the other worlds, but making progress.